Hello everyone and welcome to my channel where I talk about weapons from video games, movies and TV shows. In this video we're diving into the fascinating world of butterfly knives. We'll tackle the age-old question, is this knife a hardcore weapon or just a playful gadget? Get ready for a wild ride as we explore the perks, quirks and the incredible history behind this extraordinary blade. If you're as intrigued as we are, show some love with a like and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you will never miss our exciting new videos. Butterfly knives, my friends, are not strangers to any of us. We've seen them wielded by badass characters in movies and they even make appearances in the gaming realm like CSGO, rocking the most mind-boggling and outrageous designs. Now, if we judge it by its sleek form, the knife looks like a weapon straight out of the future. You might assume that butterfly knives are a recent invention, but hold on tight because we're about to uncover a historical twist. Believe it or not, knives with similar designs started making waves as early as the late 19th century. Yep, that's right. Even back then, these nifty blades were gracing the hands of the coolest folks around. Surprising, isn't it? You see, the beauty of the butterfly knife lies in its simplicity. It's just two halves of a handle and a blade held together by a solitary rivet. No fancy smashy technology needed, imagine that. So while other switchblade knives were showing off their fancy mechanisms, our beloved butterfly knife remained true to its roots, opening with nothing but the skillful hands of its wielder. Alright, buckle up and get ready for some butterfly knife history fun. When it comes to the origin of the very first butterfly knife, there's a bit of a debate going on. We've got two contenders in the ring, folks. In one corner, we have Germany, where patents for a folding knife strikingly similar to the butterfly knife were popping up as early as the 1880s. And in the other corner, we have the Philippines, claiming to be the true birthplace of these awesome knives. According to many martial arts enthusiasts, it was the clever Filipinos who invented the butterfly knife specifically in the Batangas province back in the early 1900s. They even gave it a cool name, the Balisong. Talk about a slice of history, right? Now, let's get down to business. The burning question on everyone's minds is whether these fancy folding knives are actually effective in real combat situations. Picture this, you're deep in the action of Counter-Strike, and instead of wielding a hardcore combat knife, you whip out the butterfly knife like a total pro. It looks slick, no doubt about that. And let's not forget how mesmerizing it is to see our movie heroes brandishing this blade with style. But here's the big mystery we're tackling in this video. Would real combat units consider the butterfly knife as their go-to cold weapon? That's what we are here to find out, my friends. And to understand this, we need to delve into the pros and cons of the butterfly knife. Let's start with the fact that, thanks to its simple design, the knife was quite inexpensive to produce. It didn't require any special high-precision machinery, and some butterfly knives were even handmade by skilled craftsmen. Another obvious advantage is that such a knife is very convenient for concealed carrying. When folded, the butterfly knife easily fits in a pocket or a boot, allowing you to have a hidden knife on you that your opponents won't even suspect. Additionally, one of the advantages of the butterfly knife is that you can safely hide the blade within the handle, meaning you can carry it without the need for special sheaths. It's worth noting that even in the close position, such a knife can be used for striking. Often the handle is made of metal, allowing you to deliver painful but non-lethal blows to vulnerable areas of the opponent, whether it's targeting the neck, throat, or simply striking with the folded knife on the hand. And of course, let's not forget that the butterfly knife, unlike other cold weapons, clearly has a certain intimidating effect. Just by taking out such a knife with one hand, you already make a strong impression, which by the way was favored by various robbers and criminals in the past. Need to snatch a purse from a girl in a dark alley? You approach her, swiftly draw the butterfly knife with a single motion, give it a little spin in your hand, and boom! The victim surrenders and is ready to part with her valuables. And the best part is, you don't even need to cut anyone. Profit! But in the end, due to the increasing presence of such knives in various crimes and criminal reports, some states in America deemed it necessary to ban the butterfly knife through legislation, making it illegal to carry such a weapon. Well, as we already know, the logic in the USA never fails to surprise us. With that approach, they could even ban breathing air or using fists, since criminals do that too. However, in reality, there is some rational reasoning behind the ban on the butterfly knife, namely that it can often be dangerous even for the person wielding it. And here's where the situation gets as wild as a circus act with the butterfly knife. Cold weapon enthusiasts discovered something hilarious. You can actually have a blast twirling the knife in your hands. It's like being the star of your very own knife spinning show. You can even challenge your friends to a trick off and compete in the most jaw-dropping moves. But hey, hold your horses. Let's not forget that playing with knives isn't all fun and games. What happens when you start twirling a sharp object? Well, you guessed it, blood, cuts, and screams of pain. Those who thought they were knife-flipping prodigies quickly found themselves in the emergency room. Surgeons were practically putting up a butter knife special sign as they stitched up countless newbie wounds. Ouch! So here's the reality check. Twirling a butterfly knife requires more skill than your average Joe has. Unlike your ordinary knife, the butterfly knife demands special training and finesse. It's not for the faint of heart or clumsy-handed rookies. One wrong move and you might end up with a self-inflicted cut or watch helplessly as your knife takes a nosedive into the most stressful situations. One more negative aspect that can really ruin things in a battle scenario is the fact that the butterfly knife unfolds quite quickly. However, while you're busy with those extra movements, an opponent with a regular knife might just have enough time to strike you. So in a one-on-one showdown, the advantages would definitely not be on your side. But even if a knife fight does occur, the butterfly knife has a serious flaw: the absence of a guard to protect your hand. In other words, while blocking the opponent's strike, there's a great chance that the blade will hit your fingers. Another drawback is that the guard usually helps keep your hands in place, but without this, it's quite possible that your hand will get sweaty during the fight and slip onto the very blade you're holding. Moreover, it's important to understand that the entire structure of such a knife essentially relies on a single rivet, which can easily break under pressure. As a result, it's not uncommon for butterfly knives to literally fall apart in your hands after a strike. So while regular combat knives can handle digging in the ground or chopping wood without any issues, the butterfly knife noticeably lacks in durability and reliability. It might just let us down at the most crucial moment. In general, it becomes clear that there's no need to reinvent the wheel in field conditions, and it's not for nothing that the armies of many countries use the good old fixed blade knife. There isn't a single military unit in the world that has the butterfly knife as part of their arsenal because it's more suited for domestic use, like opening boxes, cutting ropes, or slicing pizza. Well, in extreme cases, you can consider such a knife as a self-defense tool, but for that purpose, it's much safer and more effective to use pepper spray or rely on your own legs to quickly get away from danger. So, no matter how cool the butterfly knife may look, in modern times, it will be more useful for household tasks than serving as a full-fledged cold weapon. If you found it interesting to learn about the butterfly knife, make sure to support the video with a like and subscribe to my channel to not miss out on new videos.